This man is a veritable full-level human. IQ of 500, the strongest brain on Earth. For example, holding a Rubik's Cube in each hand. Instantly recovered within 3 seconds, while calculating advanced mathematical problems, while also not delayed drawing Da Vinci. Not only that, the man also has the ability to forget everything. Just listen to the music of the wandering singer, and then directly play the world-famous songs. The crowd of people watching and shouting. When one person faced 5 veteran chess players, he was able to play with his hands. He played the best moves. Make the masters ashamed of themselves. The best thing is, other people need to spend half a lifetime to learn the knowledge. He only needs one night to memorize it, but no one would have thought. This near godlike man, not long ago, he was a loser. His name was Tom. Expelled from school 5 times. Expelled from school 3 times for forgery. He was a high school student who didn't learn anything. He was also a singer in the 18th grade. In the end, he could not do anything. The kind who can't eat anything left. Nowadays, all of my siblings have careers and families, but Tom is still the same bear every day. The old man fell ill and advised him to find a class. He became a librarian for his father, but he sleeps for 2 hours while working for 5 minutes. It seems that this person is really hopeless. The old man was so angry at home. Until this day, Tom met his high school friend Jack. It turns out that this library is his business. He is doing well now, but he has no success, as a brother Jack could not bear it. So he gave him a magic pill called NZT. Said that this small tablet costs $800, can help him to develop his brain to 100%, thus to the top of life. Although it sounds unreliable, but Tom had no other way at this time. He might as well give it a try. When he returned to the library again, the drug took effect. The world suddenly became brighter. The pupils began to shrink. Every cell in the brain, as if stimulated by something, began to be activated one by one. What's even more amazing is that the voices I heard before. This random sound will be heard so clearly, it can even split another self. What used to take 2 weeks to do, now it only took 2 hours to complete. Then, he planned each file neatly. Even the female supervisor was completely amazed when she saw it. Walking down the street, Tom felt more dashing than ever before. It was as if the whole world was his, but after he was happy, he suddenly remembered his father's condition. The hospitals couldn't find out what the symptoms were, but his father was still lying in bed, unable to get up, now that he had a miracle medicine to help him. So why not give it a try himself? Tom found a lot of medical books. It only took one night to master all kinds of medical skills. Finally determined that this is a family genetic disease. It's called hemochromatosis. To cure this disease, the only way to cure it is to suppress the liver. But by the next morning Tom was knocked back to his old self. It turns out the drug only works for 12 hours. Now the miracle drug is gone. He was back to being a loser again. In order to cure his father's illness, he had to go to his classmate Jack for medicine again. But when he came in, he found that Jack had been assassinated. The scene was a mess. It is likely that the murderer also came to look for medicine. But the question is, did they find it? Tom began to rummage through the closet without thinking. Finally in the guitar found the last piece of the magic pill. And that's when the police broke into the house. The end of the day, he was taken as a murderer. Tom rushed to take the magic pill and run away from the